Today I am teaching you a very beautiful poem, The Schoolboy of Class 8. So, first of all, I would like to tell you that this poem throws a good deal of light on the mindset of a schoolboy. He is unhappy. He loves outdoor life. He wants to enjoy the company of nature. He is unhappy in his school and he compares himself to a bird that lives in a cage or a plant that withers when it should blossom. So now I start the lines of the poem. The opening line of this poem is, I love to rise in a summer morn when the birds sing on every tree. So the schoolboy says that he loves to get up early in the summer morning and he hears the sound of birds who are singing on every tree. He also hears the sound of the hunter who are blowing horn at a distance from him. And the skylark sings with me, oh what sweet company. He also says that the skylark also sings with him. So the child poet says that such a company is very sweet for him. But to go to a school in a summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. But a child is asked to go to school in the summer morning by his parents. So, in doing so, a child is deprived of all kinds of joy. He cannot take delight in the beauty of nature. Under a cruel eye outward, the little ones spend the day. The student, or you can say the child poet, says that in the school he had to be live under the eye of an old unkind teacher. So like him, the other boys spend their time in the school in mourning and disappointment. Then at times I drooping sat and spent many anxious hours, nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning's bower, worn through with dreary shower. Then at times, so there are some moments in the period of the poet that he hangs down his head and he spends many unpleasant hours in his classroom. He does not take delight in his books and he does not like to sit in his classroom because all the time the student, the schoolboy is compelled to hear the lectures of his old unkind teacher. How can the world that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? So the poet compares himself to a bird. According to the poet, according to the schoolboy, a bird is born for joy. So the bird should enjoy tremendous freedom. But if a bird is kept in a cage and compelled to sing all the time, it cannot enjoy the freedom of nature. So he said that how can a child when fears annoy? So there is no possibility of a child of gaining education when he is under the fear of his old unkind teacher, but drove his tender wing and forget his youthful spring. Uh, the student, the schoolboy says that he cannot develop his personality. He cannot develop if he is kept under the cage. Means if he is asked to go to school and he is not granted any kind of freedom to enjoy the beauty of the nature, and in doing so he cannot enjoy the spring season which he should really enjoy. Oh, father and mother, if birds are nipped and blossoms blown away. So, the child poet or the schoolboy requests his parents not to send him to school. He says that if the newly born flowers are destroyed or crushed and flowers are crushed, then there is no possibility of growing the flower. So, and if the tender plants are stripped, if the tender plants, if the newly plants are deprived of fresh air of nature, then there is no possibility of growth and development of the of the plant by sorrow and care. And if a child is surrounded by sorrow, care, and disappointment, then one can say that there is no possibility of full-fledged growth of the child. How shall the summer arise in joy or the summer fruits bear? So, if the child is not granted freedom by his parents to enjoy the beauty of the nature in summer morning, and similarly, if the plants are not given fresh air, then there is no possibility of bearing fresh fruits. This is all about this poem.